Whew, we're going to make this quick because it's hotter than the seventh circle of hell out here, and the AC and the vehicle noise messes up my sound. But listen up, this is important. So I recently did a video on forgiveness and boundaries, and I'm sharing this experience with you because it's been very healing and helpful for me, and so hopefully it helps you as well, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's been through some of these things. Capital B, big lies, big betrayals, people that know better, people that know my story, people that were very close to me and should have loved me enough to never do that to me or to other people in their lives. And another one who had worked really hard to ask for forgiveness and claim they've changed and come back in. Okay, so we have these situations and we want to give people the benefit of the doubt, and sometimes we just get blindsided. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're stupid, it doesn't mean that they hate you, it doesn't mean that you aren't worthy of being treated with respect and kindness and love and all of these things. These things are their issues. Okay, so the entire point of this video is, for me, there was a lie in this situation, in these situations that came up immediately, and it's normal, but to recognize what that lie is really important. So the lie was that they targeted me because they wanted to hurt me intentionally, because they didn't value me, they didn't love me, and to some degree parts or pieces of that might be true. You know, if you love somebody properly, then you're not going to do these sorts of things to them, especially when they are intentional. These are very intentional sort of behaviors. However, we got to find the truth of the matter, and a truth that may commingle with some of those things, but also might be just strictly independent of it, is both of these people operated out of complete dysfunction that is theirs and theirs alone. And they didn't do this because they were thinking of me at all. Actually, had they been thinking of me at all, they never would have done these things. And that's the point, okay? So let's go over that again because it's important. They weren't thinking of me at all. Even though it was personal, it was deeply hurtful. Deep, big betrayals that were, from the one person in particular, were intended to do harm. But they didn't do this because they were thinking of me. They were simply thinking about what they wanted and what they felt that they needed. And that overrode everything else. That 100% drove their decisions. And from there, it really wouldn't have mattered who was in the way. They were going to blow right on past them and steamroll right on over them, because it was all about them in that moment. Or those moments, or over those years, right? It's their dysfunction, and what they felt that they needed was so much more important than any sort of damage or shrapnel or direct harm to anyone else in the way. So think that through, give that some time to marinate, because that might be part of your situation as well, or situations that you have faced or may face in the future. It doesn't make it not hurt, but it does make it a little bit easier when you put it in perspective of, again, going back to the basics, those are their consequences, that is their responsibility. Learn from it anything, that you can. We always want to be introspective, right? If there's something that I can learn from this as well and take with me, then great. But the rest of it, the lie piece, send all of that back to them without malice. Those are their consequences that they're going to have to live with, and carry on about your business. All right? That's it. That's the video. Okay, bye.